What's good, everybody? It's the president, man. Look, before we get into this video, I just wanted to say, I don't know why, but only on this channel when I do reactions, the volume, it's like, there's a lot of disturbance and a lot of reverb and a lot of feedback. I don't understand why. It's only on this channel. When I do it on my personal channel or my family channel, it never happens like that. So, in advance, I apologize. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting a better sound, but for all channels, not just this one. But now that we're back doing reactions for this channel, I wanted to say I apologize and bear with me. I am working on it and I do hear it. So, off to the video.
This is something that I just can't get, cause everybody's life matters to someone else. Yeah, everybody's life matters when it's about to end, and everybody knows the truth when they ask themselves. They know that white lives matter, black lives matter, blue lives matter, everybody's life.
I've been blessed since day one, no new friends, only day one. So my haters be thinking that they won, but the words they talking is made up, their parts fake creation. If you think I'm wrong, then say something. If y'all want beef with the press around, make sure y'all bringing the A1. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, man. Today, we back with some more Nittoli, man. Better lighting this time, better quality. Last time I wasn't really connected to internet, and this new app I'm doing needs that, so it was poor quality, and I apologize. But the lights are still down low. I'm at a new environment tonight. But I have these little Christmas lights here, and I thought it would be like a nice little lighting for the video. So we're gonna keep it like this, man. Y'all can still see me, I can still see you, and we're gonna get into this, man. Today we're doing White Lives Matter. This was one of my recommendations, so we're gonna get into this and see what he's talking about. Let me turn down this a little bit. And let's see what he talking about, bro.
They say white lives matter, blue lives matter. They say black lives matter. Tell me, can you see the
Blue lives? What is blue lives? Aliens?
They say white lives matter, blue lives matter. They say black lives matter. Tell me, can you see the pattern? I say all lives matter. Please, no matter. Doesn't my life matter? Doesn't your life matter?
Okay, I'm gonna stop here really quick. Yes, I agree with you. All lives matter. But if I'm not mistaken, the protest was started because you don't see very much white people or like, whether you're not white, but like light skinned people, you don't see very much of us being like killed or arrested for nothing or pulled over. And I mean, yeah, we get pulled over, but I'm saying like just for nothing, just because we're the minority. Like, you see more of that with, like I said, with the minority, like the Hispanic, Latino community, blacks. Those are the people that get targeted the most. So especially the black community, and I think that's the reason why the protest was started in the first place, was because you see it on the news. It happens all the time where I thought he was reaching for a gun, so I shot him, whatever. Like 2013, I don't live there anymore, but the area that I lived at in California in 2013, there's a little boy who was walking. He had a toy gun, and he was walking. He had some headphones in. He was walking back from his friend's house to his house, and somebody called because he wasn't black, but he was Mexican, and a white woman called, said that a darker skinned male was carrying a weapon, and that he was aiming it at people's houses and doing all that stuff, which wasn't true at all. He was only 13 year boy just playing, walking back to his parents' house from a friend's house, and the 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 sheriff pulled up. 25 years on the job, had plenty of experience. He could have, maybe drew his weapon and got the kid's attention, and said, hey, what are you doing, blah, blah, blah. But he just has no, I'm going to yell at him several times, and he doesn't listen to me. I'm going to shoot him in the back. He shot him, he yelled at him like the seventh time, and like I said, the kid had headphones and he was listening to music. And he didn't hear him the first 6 times, and he got on the sheriff got on his intercom and yelled at him to stop. And when he heard that over his headphones, when he went to turn around, he just pulled the trigger several times. He hit him, killed him. And he said, "Oh well, I thought he was gonna pull the weapon out at me, dude. Like, first of all, it's not even a BB gun; it was a toy." And like, you have plenty of experience to know that shit. Like, that's what you guys get trained to do. That's why the protest started in the first place, was because if he was a white kid, the worst he probably would have gotten was tased, maybe, if that. And that's what we're talking about. Not to diffuse what Nick Nittoli's talking about. I agree with him. All lives do matter. He's absolutely correct. Your life matters. My life matters. Correct. 100% agree. But the protest, I believe, was started because of that reason. You don't see very much white people or light-skinned people getting killed, for nothing, or for something that could have been avoided. You see that more with dark-skinned people. And yeah, let's get back into this, man. Just wanted to share that really quick.
They say black lives matter. Tell me, can you see the pattern? I say all lives matter. Please, no matter. Doesn't my life matter? Doesn't your life matter? Whoa, 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 Now this is something that I just can't get, cause everybody's life matters to someone else. Yeah, everybody's life matters when it's about to end, and everybody knows the truth when they ask themselves. They know that white lives matter, black lives matter, blue lives matter, everybody's life matters. That's a crazy fact. Why the media trying to take me back to a time of oppression, while my upbringing really didn't make me that? Maybe that's why they steady pushing agendas. Maybe that's why I'm dressed like I'm Kanye West. Ain't got a white lives matter shirt just to test them. I bet you they don't remember, like last September it was BLM everywhere, so you couldn't forget. They made the NFL wear it and demanded respect. They still got chains on our neck, but they're invisible. See, you assuming you have free choice is the best it could be.
Facts, bro. We got ropes on our necks, collars, and like shot. It kind of like a shot collar, but it doesn't shock us when we're disobedient or whatever, But everything now, like they say that the NSA is and FBI and all that stuff. They're doing wire phone taps, and like every time you open up your camera, it's actually the FBI monitoring you, or like people's phones that do facial recognition. It's taking facial recognitions now for the NSA, and the fingerprint unlocking thing is uploading your fingerprint to this. Like, there's all these rumors going around, and hey, it could be true. who am I to say? But it's just like the government that we're living in it's not all that people claim to be. Like, oh, America's the greatest country in the world. Sure, probably. As far as like like job wise it goes, and all that, but are we really free as they say we are? Like like, is it really the land of the free? Is it the power of the people? Is it really? And he's saying it best, man. They got caught. They got ropes on our necks. They're just invisible. No one can see them, so no one really thinks much of it. And like people who do music, they we do our best to express it, and and get it out there. I have a whole mixtape, I should say, a whole mixtape coming in spring of next year. Not the Smoke in the Booth album, but a whole new mixtape that's coming in spring, almost summer of next year. About just this stuff, like the world needs to change, the abuse of the government, the way people get treated, why are our lives so hard, about all that stuff. And this video, it's it's on the same topic as all that. I don't know, man. Like, one person can't change the world, but one person can spark. Like Tupac said that shit best. I might not be the person to change the world, but I guarantee you I'm gonna spark the next person and the next person, or I'm gonna spark the next person who's inspired by me too, and to spark the next person. You know what I'm saying? So we all got to do this shit together. It's not gonna happen overnight, but shit needs to start now. Let's get back into this, man.
That's why they steady pushing agendas. Maybe that's why I'm dressed like I'm Kanye West. Ain't got a White Lives Matter shirt just to test them. I bet you they don't remember like last September. It was BLM everywhere, so you couldn't forget. They made the NFL wear it and demanded respect. They still got chains on our neck, but they're invisible, see? You assuming you have free choice is the best it could be. And they said White Lives Matter.
So sorry. He said chains. So like slavery, back in the day, slavery. But instead of just it's all lives who are in slavery with the government, but it's mostly like people going BLM, Black Lives Matter, the whole black community. They were the ones that were in slavery. They're the ones that are basically still being, treated that way. It's just sick.
Blue lives matter, they say black lives matter. Tell me, can you see the pattern? That say all lives matter. Please, no master doesn't mind. Lives matter, doesn't your life matter? Whoa, 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 whoa. They want every boy and girl to take their race with them. I don't know about you, but don't that sound like real racism? Always trying to mush or push our face in it, trying to pit us against each other. Yeah, this is their creation. They never want to see what's under the skin. Like, do you have a good heart? Are you a good person? They think color's what you can't see through. But I say, yeah, I love my family. They say, oh, me too. I think we're similar in more ways than just one. We all bleed the same way. It's all the same blood. Can't we live in harmony? No, it can't be done.
Technically, we all came from the same line of people. The first people created on Earth were Adam and Eve. We were all bred from their stock, so technically we're all related. If you really want to get into it and get deep with it, and geographical and historical, like technically, like we're all related. It just doesn't really people really don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? So like two people created the whole world. You know, like they had kids and then they had kids and it just kept going and going and going and going and then eventually it got so big that we lost track of who's who and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, you know, and then like I don't know what else to say, but you know, like, but he's absolutely right. We all bleed the same color. We all look exactly the same on the inside. We're all just different colored skins, but our bodies work the same. Our lungs breathe the same way. You know, we still all have to eat. We still all have to digest. We still all have to have blood pump into our heart. We have to have blood pump into our brain. It all works the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is different except the color of our skin. So why should we be treated different?
Because the real oppressors want the story to be spun. They know we're stronger together.
That was perfect timing. Thanks for answering my question. Because the oppressors want the story to be spun. That's why. You get treated different. No, not really, but probably. And news outlets, you know, they all got to get their fix and their money, so they do whatever possible. Cool, whatever. Let's run with the story that he had a gun when it was his cell phone. Let's just run with that because it's more interesting. It's gonna sell more media. It's gonna make more press. Let's run with it. You know, and then they run with it, and then everyone starts believing it, and then you know, like the person that the cop that killed the black guy or the Mexican or whoever it was, he gets off scot-free, or the worst he gets is suspended with pay. Okay. Because of the fact that all these news and media people are believing in that story. So everybody else is going to believe in that story. Not everybody, but majority. You know what I'm saying?
In more ways than just one, we all bleed the same way. It's all the same blood. Can't we live in harmony? No, it can't be done. Because the real oppressors want the story to be spun. They know we're stronger together. It's better for the agenda if they don't let us come together. Cause we'll never surrender. They know that racism ended. They just want you offended. And they want you to think of hate and just never forget it. They say white lives matter, blue lives matter. They say.
Also, another fact: if every single person on this planet that wasn't governmental or authoritative or not of high class came together, then how are they going to stop us? If every single one of us said, the next cop that puts their hand on a black guy, the whole community is going to rush that cop. What are they going to do? Throw everybody in jail? The prisons aren't that big. What are they going to do? Gun us all down? Good luck dealing with that on Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? So they're scared. You know, exactly what Nittoli said. They're scared that all of us are going to be team up and they won't be able to stop us. They will not be able to stop us once we all merge together, come together as one. They just can't. So they're doing everything possible to not let that happen. Just like police officers, when they do that, you know, when they do shoot like a minority individual or whatever, they all come together, whether they don't believe it's right or not. They still all come together because that police officer is their family. That, you know, they all, the boys in blue or boys and girls in blue, whatever it is, black, green, pink, purple, yellow, whatever fucking color their county or whatever wears, whether if it happens in their city or their county or their town, whether they agree with it or not, they're going to come to that officer's aid and defend him because that's their family now. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same. It works the same with us.
Black lives matter. Tell me, can you see the pattern? I say all lives matter. Please, no matter. Doesn't my life matter? Doesn't your life matter? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gotta give him a little round of applause. That was dope. Speaking his mind. A lot of times, in our world of musicians and artists and rappers and songwriters and all that stuff, it brings back a lot of controversy. But yet we're still willing to stand up and do it because it's the right thing to do. And every time I see it through music or even through a painting or art, whatever, I gotta give it a round of applause, because people who express it are usually the ones who get targeted. You know, like, oh, well, you're speaking on this, well, let's shut them up. You know, it's I don't know, that's just like the government's way of saying, like we control you, you don't control us. You know, like, we can speak down on you, you can't speak down on us. And so I just you know, show my respect and give it a round of applause every time it is done, because it is a brave thing to do, and not a lot of people are willing to do it. That's why I was hesitant to start writing the mixtape that's coming out next year, because I didn't want the controversy. I didn't want that. You know, I have a family, I have kids. You know, I have a wife that sometimes I'm not there to protect, and if they can't get to me, the next best thing to get to me is my family. You know what I'm saying? But it is the right thing to do, and we have to be willing to fight, you know. But I enjoyed this video, man. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment. Like I said in the last video, man, anything you guys want me to react to next, let me know. Whether it's on YouTube comments, whether it's on social media DMs, all my social media links are in the description. Feel free to check them out. Feel free to check out my other channels as well, as long as any music coming out. And we'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.